I think it's gone down quite a lot. Saw some footage last night, and that footpath there and the underpass was actually under about 2 foot of water. It's right up the bridge parapet. So until all the snow melts or we get some more rain, I think the immediate flood threat has diminished. Hello again, thanks for joining me. I should be out on a training run for my lockdown challenge. They're not quite couched to 10k, but it dumped a load of snow last night, and whilst a lot of it's gone, there's still loads of icy patches around, so not really safe for running. So I've come down to the riverbank for a walk to see the after effects of Storm Christoph, and as you can see, the river's carrying an impressive amount of floodwater. But while I'm down here, I thought I'd film the January episode of my Take a Hike vlog. Yeah, and it's been a long old month in lockdown. As you might be able to tell from the videos, I'm probably seeing far too much of some of my local loops. It's been really interesting watching some other people's local walks though, and yeah, people are very lucky in some of the things they've got on their doorstep. Not complaining about where I live, but it is one thing we kind of lack around here. I enjoyed some urban exploring. The MSDR railway route was really interesting to do, and then as I've got kind of a bit more jaded, I've started to look a little bit more closely at what's around me and try and extract the most out of the surroundings that I can. So the My Lockdown Challenge that Anthony Johnson set up has been a bit of a godsend of something to focus on. For myself, I'm feeling as though I'm a little bit behind schedule. I've proved that I can run 5k, but then one thing and another, the weather and everything, I've done, as I record this, another sort of 2.5 mile run, about 4k, but then the weather's put paid to much more. I'm sure I'll catch up, but yeah, it gives me something to focus on. We've had a few more joining us now for the challenge. Tony the Flying Sprout has joined us, and he's going to be doing a virtual climb of Everest, and he's had a bit of a spanner thrown into the works with the lockdown because he lives in a fairly flat area, so getting the amount of uppage on his daily walks is going to be a challenge, but I wish him all the best on that. And also the guys from Bohemian Adventures have joined us from over in the good old United States, and they are going to be doing a 30-day challenge where they camp outside in the freezing cold, because it's pretty damn chilly where they live and lots of snow, and they'll be camping out at least once a week over the 30 days, just giving us a bit of moral support. I don't think they're actually in lockdown at the moment, but they fancied getting involved. And obviously Anthony himself, who's proceeding with his virtual Cleveland Way. So I'll put links to those down below, and also to anybody else who's joined in the meantime since I've recorded this video. But much appreciate it if you'd check out those links and give them a bit of moral support. So yeah, that's my lockdown challenge updated. I'd like to be all suave and say I just bumped into one of my subscribers, but it's actually somebody I know called Bob, so hello Bob, good to see you, mate. Panorama's got a new lake. So, what's coming up next month? Hard to say really. There'll definitely be a video of the outcome of my lockdown challenge at some point. Other than that, I'll just see what I can manage to get out and do, and just at least try and give you a video every week. But yeah, a bit difficult to come up with new stuff at the moment. I was hoping to do a kit test of my Leviathan EV900 sleeping bag at low temperatures just in the back garden. Just not really had the right opportunity yet where it's not been waterlogged or cold enough. So I may do that if I get the opportunity. Game of football, anybody? Years since I've seen it this flooded. Used to come down here as a kid and walk along the path, and it'd be like a causeway with the river on one side and the flooded playing fields on the other. But they've done an awful lot of work on the flood defences since then. So yeah, it's very unusual to see it this flooded. So finally, just before I wrap this up, I just want to give a huge shout out to Dan, the Wandering Monk. Leave a link below, who sometime in February, I don't know the exact date, maybe Dan will fill us in the comments, is setting off on his epic journey to complete the Appelachian Trail. It's just quite hard for us on a small island, there's a Bill Bryson reference in there somewhere, to get our heads around the scale of that undertaking. If you, I think it's 2,200 miles, so it's not far off 4 times doing Land's End to John O'Groats. So it's absolutely epic, and yeah, it just says something about the character of anybody who even attempts it. So Dan's got a great channel anyway, so I'd encourage you all to go over and take a look at the Wandering Monk channel if you don't already subscribe. Great walking videos and camping videos in some fabulous surroundings over in the United States. But more than that, just want to let Dan know that we're rooting for him and wish him a fabulous adventure, and yeah, it'd be great to keep up with his updates from that. So good on you, Dan, and best of luck, and stay safe, mate. One way to test the waterproofing on my new ice boots is flowing out of the playing field into the river. And with that, I'll wrap things up for this one. Hope everybody else manages to get out and keep their spirits up and stays healthy through this awful time, and hopefully not long now before we get to the end of it and can get out and do a bit more. Cheers everybody, see you again soon.